So here we have our object pool for the VSN visual guidance system. At the top of the page, you will see our Vsn Status Indicator. Our indicator is green, and that will also correspond with our widget on screen. What determines the colors of this Vsn Status Indicator is our solution quality. So right now, our solution quality, you can see there in the corner of the widget, is 94%. In the lower quadrant of this page, you see the solution quality threshold that defaults to 50%. The solution quality is the confidence factor that the system is following the rows. Things that can hinder solution quality is higher weed pressure. The higher the weed pressure, the lower the solution quality. Once the system gets below 50%, it will either kick out if you're in VSN only mode or revert back to your guidance line in VSN Plus mode. When the solution quality gets within 10 percentage points of the minimum threshold, the icon will turn yellow. This warns you that you are getting towards the end of the solution quality threshold. When you're running in VSN only mode, you can run this setting down to 40%, but I would not recommend going below that. That's going to be for use in weedier conditions, things like that. When you're using VSN Plus mode, you can run that solution quality up to 70%, where it's going to have that backfall to your guidance line, and that's going to make sure that you're confident in your row guidance. On the left-hand side, you will see our roll indicator. This is the roll rate that the inertials in the RS1 or SC1 are seeing. Here you can see that roll indicator as the system tilts side to side. On the right-hand side, that is our speed indicator. In the middle, we have our camera furrow offset. That camera furrow offset is going to allow us to adjust how the machine tracks between the rows. When we do a calibration, we are trying to drive the machine as straight down the rows as we can, but not everyone can drive exactly straight down the rows. So this camera furrow offset will allow the machine to be moved over to center up in the rows. I would suggest making a couple of passes through the field using the VSN system to see how the machine tracks in the row to make adjustments. Also, some people will use auxiliary cameras or mirrors to see how the wheel tracks between the rows. You can use this to kind of move the machine one way or another. This is a setting that you'll set initially, but will not have to mess with very often. And also at the bottom of the page, we have our row spacing indicator. This will allow us to save 5 profiles of different row spacing and easily swap between different row spacings, but not between crop types or crop maturities.